All right, and we are live. Hey, everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, just waiting to eat breakfast. I thought I would sit down and do a live stream for you guys. I can't seem to get my Facebook one to load. I have no idea what's going on with that. No idea why it's stopping me from doing that. But you know, never had that happen before. So I'm just going to do just the two. So we're going to do YouTube one here, and I don't know how long I'm going to run this one. I'm just going to run it till I'm ready to eat my breakfast. I did a GPP workout, which you guys saw today. That went pretty well, actually. Went really well. I'm happy with it. Could be, though, that I'm doing so many lives that maybe the Facebook doesn't want me doing that many. It might be like, man, you're sitting here doing them on multi-streaming on all these platforms all the time. It's a lot. So I don't know what's up with that lighting. Let me see if I can open that any further. It'll be a little better. That's just unusual lighting compared to normal. All right. Let's see if that looks any better here, guys. All right. So feel free to ask your questions, right? No questions, comments, whatever you guys need to do. Let's get some good conversations going. I didn't pick a topic. I'll pick a topic or something for the afternoon one, maybe. But I thought, yeah, let me just get in, do a Q&A, see who floats through. These midday ones tend to be the slowest. They tend to be the slowest, but I'd like to get in and do them if I've got a little bit of time in between projects, which I do have at the moment. But I will post a few things while we're waiting for comments and questions. All right. Let's see if anything is blocked there. All right. Hey, veins, what's going on, Max? Yeah, we definitely got veins everywhere. We definitely got veins. I'm actually curious if it will let my profile. Good afternoon, Jason. Just time for me to watch this while I eat my ground beef and rice. What's up? Hey, Jason, tips for someone who feels too tired to even leave bed. I don't have advice, man. If you're too tired to leave bed, um, you know, it sounds like more of a mental health issue, right? You might want to seek professional help on that one, right? Because that's outside of the scope of what I do, man. I mean, I'm not a therapist, right? I am a strength coach. And while I sometimes have to play a little bit of, a little bit of therapist, sometimes it's not really my job, right? Not really my job. Let's see if I even have the option for a live stream on my profile. Interesting. No, I can't do my profile, can't do lives either. It could be a bug because it doesn't say I have any errors. I hover anywhere from 209 up to about 211 at the moment. I call it 209 because that's my lightest. Max says ground beef and rice is a good carb. I think that works. That's not a subject we cover in this classroom, Blaze. Yeah. No, I mean, it's not just that. It's that's outside of the scope of what I do. So also, if you guys would hit the like, man, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people commenting. We only have 2 likes. We're going to need y'all to pick that up a notch. Thank you. You see the new Consumer Live report that 23 out of 25 popular protein brands have toxic levels of lead without your protein powders now. Well, the thing is, all the vegan ones, because this is not a new thing. Blaze, like, I hate to have to say this. Are we pretending that this is a new topic? Have I not talked about this for years and years and years, the Consumer Reports and heavy metals and protein powders? This has been a topic for 20 years. But it's considerably less. Well, it's not all whey proteins. I mean, I didn't go look at the newest charts, but it's definitely reading that the vegan ones are the absolute highest. Like a lot of the vegan powders are showing 20 times higher than some of the others. So it really is bad for the vegans. So this really means that vegans at this point, can't get sufficient protein to really maximize muscle without lead. right? Coach, thoughts on sleeping on the ground. I don't have thoughts on sleeping on the ground at all. I have no opinion or thoughts whatsoever. Why would Arnold promote it for recovery? That doesn't even make sense. I can't say that I have any thoughts on sleeping on the ground at all. Hey, Blaze, well, I guess you need to pick brands that have the lowest levels of lead. I haven't looked at the full brand listing, by the way. I may need to investigate that. That might be a good topic for me to cover, but I need to actually read it over. I would say to pick ones that, I mean, you can't eat real food. Hey, Blaze, did I just tell you? I just literally said I haven't read over the brands. Nutricoast usually does well with their stuff. But you're telling me the Way had it, so that means you already read the list. So you would already know. You've seen the actual list. So do I need to go pull it up myself? All right. Okay. Let me pull it up. Let me see what they have for brands. Does it list the brands on this one? They used to always do. But keep in mind, I've told you guys have I not told you with the supplement industry that there's no safety testing, right? We know this. Like, there's no safety testing. There's very little quality controls in the supplement industry. Like, everything in the supplement world is used at your own risk, right? Right. Why would soy base be better? Are you saying because of this chart and the lead content, or because it's soy? Because if I can't get to it, do you ever get access to weight? What should I do in those situations? Hey, Tyrone, I don't know. Find a way to get access to some weights. I mean, I can't map out your full program and what to do if I'm not coaching you in those situations. You know? I just came where someone like me with some of the protein powder safety. Hey, Marco, that's an ongoing issue. But apparently, Consumer Reports did. Okay. So the better choice is definitely the one I use still is in the better end. But let's see, they didn't give a print. Are they doing a printout? They only rank them. Better choices for daily consumption, muscle tag, donors diet, optimal nutrition, the ones you normally do well. A little bit worse for some of these pre-mixed ones, the Jocko Fuel, Carnivore, Mass, all that stuff. The Garden of Life is pretty bad. Momentous is pretty bad. Whole and Naked Nutrition are the worst ones. Absolute worst ones they found. Right? These popular vegan ones. Oh man. Yeah, they're horrifically bad. Yeah, those are dangerous. I'm looking to see, did they do a chart with the actual numbers for everything down the road? Right. Okay. But the 5 lowest were specific ones made by Muscle Tech, Amazon, Momentous, BSN, and Optimal Nutrition. Were the 5 that had stuff with the lowest levels they found. But one of those is a mass gainer. The Muscle Tech mass gainer had 0 lead. That's the only protein they found was 0 lead. All right. Hey, Blaze, I can't entertain a question that dumb. Hey, Blaze, did you really just ask me if would that apply to eating vegetables? I have to think that you're a complete troll at this point. Like, I can't even take you seriously as anything but a troll. Tyrone said, have you ever found yourself in those situations? No. So do you see what I mean, Tyrone? So here's the thing. You asked me a very, very vague question. Like, are you snowed in somewhere for a week? Like, I don't understand the scenario. Like, I'm struggling to get my head around this scenario. So you really need to break it down. Can you give me an example? Because no, I can't say I've ever been in that situation. Like, are you snowed in or something? Like, so explain it to me. Like a snowstorm, an avalanche came through and trapped you inside your house with no weights or what? And if that's the case, I don't know, man. The lifting might be the thing. Like if I wanted to visit family for a week and I couldn't get to the gym, or where do they live? So do they live like way up in the Appalachian Mountains or something, far from civilization? So again, I'm not understanding. Break it down for me. Off grid. So you have family off grid. Will tell their goofy butts that they need to have some weights or something at the house for you. Um, Good afternoon, coach. Are you getting a run in? No, I chose to not run and just do a lot of GPP today. I mean, really looking at it, I feel like with the conditioning, a lot of weeks I can run just twice and be fine 2 to 3 times because I'm not concerned with pushing my running faster. I just want to maintain enough to stay in shape with it. And I kind of broke it down. I mean, I explained it all in the vlog today. Like I did a breakdown in the vlog. So it sounds like, Tyrone, you need to talk to your family about this situation and tell them, look, they need to have some stuff there. The other thing, if they're off grid, then they got stuff laying around. Like, dude, nobody who's living that far, like your thing off grid, your uncles are forever. So they've got like a whatever. They got heavy stuff you can pick up to go lift some stuff. They got farm equipment. They have stuff. They have things you can lift. So I don't buy that you don't have access to weights. The only way I'm seeing that you don't have access to weights is if you are literally snowed in, an avalanche has snowed you into your house, and there's nothing heavy inside your home, and you can't get out for a week. Right? Chad says, Coach, thoughts on using beta blockers as an ancillary while on gear? No. I'm Hey Chad, we're at the level of question that I'm now giving advice that could be reckless at that point. What does your doctor think? Right. Yeah, exactly. So your family has stuff. Like, dude, if it's out here on that sort of thing, they got tractor tires or metal or bags, or they got stuff you can lift. You know. Yeah, fill a couple 5-gallon buckets with snow and you got some weights, exactly. Like you got stuff you can lift. Hey, Blaze, beta blockers are a type of heart medication, would be the best way to describe it. Evening coaching, guys. What's up, Lars? All right. What's up, Jason? What's going on, JPEG Mafia? Yeah, I was just asking because I know I'll be going again soon, and I hate not training. So you just do that stuff. They've got stuff there. You know, they've got stuff. So you just use makeshift weights while you're there for a week. right? Make it happen. I mean, you can get up and do GPP and stuff with whatever they have. They got some stuff you can do farmer's walks or something with, right? They got a wheelbarrow out there in their off-grid place. They got a wheelbarrow you can put some heavy stuff in and wheel around like a sled. They got a sledgehammer and some tires you could flip, hammer you could hit the tires with. Like, they probably have stuff if you got family who are preppers off-grid. I haven't eaten any tofu in a while. I mean, I think tofu is fine. I think it's good for health. I think it's got health benefits. I just haven't been doing any. No, Blaze, I'm not remotely interested in going off grid at all. It's not even on my my fun idea list. I think it's crazy, Blaze. As someone who's done their own share of prepping, I think going off grid is a sign of poor mental health, because you have to pretty much believe that the collapse of society is imminent. Yeah, I can't imagine somebody makes a living online going off grid. Yeah, like that doesn't even make sense. Like, are we assuming I had $1 million or something already, like sitting away in a bank? You know, that doesn't even make sense. And it's not like you have a high quality standard of life. Right. So most people who go off grid are major criminals at this point. There's only two types of people, either really hardcore conspiracy theorist preppers and criminals. Right. Yeah, carnivores are, yeah, that's just silly. Like, they'd be able to get enough food. I think all these carnivores, if any of them were actually really serious hunters, they would very quickly realize the problem with all their crazy ideas, especially their nonsense that, oh, our ancestors lived on, that they think they had ancestors who lived on all meat, that they went and hunted. Without modern equipment. Okay. If anyone who thinks that I'm being funny, go out in the woods and see if you can survive for a month eating only animals, no plants, even taking modern equipment, modern guns, modern weaponry, modern hunting equipment. Okay. Take all this modern technology and go out in the woods and eat no plants for a month. Zero. They're going to feel real stupid real fast. Right. But I'm talking to people who have these theories that they really think their ancestors were carnivores. Keep in mind, there's no evidence for this. Like, no researchers, no anthropologists believe this. These people are making this up. Right. I'm sure you'll be able to get 2 pounds of ribeye. Do it in the wintertime. Good luck. I mean, not even in the winter, man. Do it in the middle of whatever. If you're like that TV show Alone with the contestant given after a couple of days. Yeah. Yeah, bros. I've actually hunted. I've actually grew up hunting. And I'm just telling you that these people are delusional. I don't think they understand how difficult it is to get enough meat to get 2,000 calories a day. Right? Out in the wild. All right? They're delusional. Hey, JPEG, I don't have any tips. What do you mean tips? I don't have tips at all. If you want to do it, go do it. It's dangerous. I mean, my first tip would be, do you actually have a place to do it? Do you have property with wild hogs? Like, do you even have a way to do it? First of all, that would be the first tip. That's not what I asked you. Do you have access? Right. Beyond, I don't feel that I need to keep explaining barefoot running every day. You have Google. It's a common practice. Yes, I have hunted on foot before, JPEG. But I don't know what tips you're looking for. Well, my first tip would be to actually have a place to do it. I might recommend that you warm up with doing feral hog hunting with weaponry first, like firearms, and get a feel for it. I did it out of boredom. I did it because I wanted to do something philosophically different because I had a different mindset as a kid. So people are going to say that sounds stupid. And I'm going to reply, I was a kid. Everyone is stupid in their 20s. Okay. So, right, let's be clear. Everyone is stupid in their early 20s. Why would I? No, I didn't hunt barefoot. So for me, I kind of thought about, I got bored of shooting hogs. Like I got bored of it. It's like these things are really annoying. They're a nuisance. Let me try something different. So I got into the on foot with the primitive for a bit because I'm like, well, I want to prove myself as an apex predator at the top of the food chain. Now, before someone say that's stupid, I was in my young 20s. You're all stupid if you're 24 also. Everyone is stupid in their 20s. No, they're revolting, David. I don't eat those nasty things. So I just burned them. So no, dude, I don't want to eat a nasty feral hog. You can eat it if you like. I'm not eating it. But um, for any particular reason, because I don't feel the need to wear the shoes. It makes my feet tougher. We just done whole videos on this funny side. We've already done live streams on that, man. You guys need to talk about something besides Dr. Mike. Like this whole community is so obsessed with this topic. Y'all should just marry him. Y'all are so obsessed with him this last 2 weeks. Like y'all should just marry him. All of you. All right. But no, the reason I did the hunting on foot with the knives was because I wanted to change things up. I got bored having to do it, and somebody had to do it. No, it's not harmful to have the amp on the floor. Somebody had to do it. It had to be sorted. It had to be done. And I'm like, I want to do something a little more hardcore. I wanted to prove myself at the top of the food chain. So I went out and hunted feral hogs. I'm fully aware of how dangerous they are, Alan. Dangerous they were. But I was a young man, and my mindset was, no, I don't. So my mindset was, I'm going to hunt a dangerous animal on foot with a knife to prove that I am an apex predator. Now, this isn't my mindset as a 48-year-old man. Yeah, I've used to do lots of fishing. I don't like fish either. I just gave them away. I don't eat fish. My grandma loved them. I was giving my grandma my fish. So my mindset was I wanted to prove that I was an apex predator at the top of the food chain. So I'm like, let me go hunt some dangerous animals on foot with a Bowie knife. Would I hunt a velociraptor given the opportunity? Yes. You go for the neck. So that was the idea. Now, in retrospect, it's stupid as hell. Okay. As a 40-something-year-old man, I would look at that and go, yeah, that's stupid and crazy. But as a young man in my 20s, it seemed like a badass thing to do. Understand the difference? We're all stupid in our 20s. We're dumb. This is why I think 30 years should be the age to vote, by the way. I think you should be 30 before you're allowed to vote. Because that's the sort of stupid stuff young men do. I want to prove that I'm the top of the food chain. I'm going to hunt dangerous feral hogs with a knife. You know, everyone's dumb in their 20s. So, hey, everybody, I'm waiting for lunch. I think you're always smart. Yeah, but we do quite questionable things in our youth. But that was my mindset. I'm like, you know what? That'd be kind of badass. I could prove I'm the top of the food chain. I'm going to go do it. So again, when I come over to the fact when people say things like, Jason, you run barefoot, is that thing? I'm just like, this is the pussification of the Western male at its finest. Literally worried that I run barefoot. Wow, guys, just stop. So, what's for lunch? Hey, Lars, I'll let you guess. I'll give you a hint. It may involve chicken, brown rice, and broccoli. Technically, it's breakfast. It's not. I haven't eaten anything yet. Okay, broccoli. Chicken, rice, broccoli. Red drink on deck. There we go. Well, Blaze, sometimes I'm just grumpy, man. It's just the way it is, dude. I'm an old man. I'm allowed to be grumpy. I'm cantankerous. Right? I'm a grumpy old man. Get off my lawn. Yeah. Oh, Luke, yeah, of course. And a former loved one of yours from recent. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Luke, it never goes away. Never goes away. These people are just that ridiculously weird. They need help. Just getting pushed, right? Oh, man. No, that's the regular Luke who's in here. No, he's a good poster. Yeah. I've been loving chicken breast with red and green bell peppers and onions for you, so that works. You're celibate. What? What do you mean you're celibate? Why are you celibate? Are you like a priest or something? I don't think that a person who has JPEG Mafia in their name is actually celibate. I think the trolls, their mom all took Tylenol. That's what I think. Even if someone doesn't like you genuinely for something, this stuff is too much worse than anything they might think. Exactly. Luke, and that's literally the point. That's literally the point. Like, what they do is objectively worse than anything they think I've done. It's just insane. That's insane. It's totally ridiculous. Do you listen to JPEG Mafia? I've never even heard of JPEG Mafia. I'm just reading the words in your name. JPEG Mafia. It's like, okay, that just sounds like you're celebrating organized crime. I don't know. What happened to Peppermint? What do you mean? He was in here earlier today. Are you incel or wholesale? Right, that's a good question, Trill. Like, are you so? Let's break down this celibate thing. It made you way cooler if you knew. I've never heard of JPEG. So voluntary cell. So just for religious reasons? Are you waiting till you're married? What's the deal? It's a New York rapper. Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I'm not shaming. I'm asking, is he waiting for that? So why is he celibate? I'm actually asking, is it specifically for religious reasons? I'm on a self-improvement path, okay? Hmm. What do you mean how to let women down easy? You could just tell them you're celibate. You'd be like, I'm choosing the lifestyle of a monk, right? And it's that simple. I'm sure they'll understand, man. I'm sure they'll be like, oh, okay. A lot of dudes are laughing who really know women at that point. What? No, Blaze, I don't think most people do. Yeah, man, just let them know you're celibate. Yeah. Houston does kind of have a unique thing. You ever consider celibacy, Jason? No, man. I'm gonna have to take a pass on that one. Down to that chopped and screwed sound before too. Yeah. Still tipping on fofos. Don't make me start. Bust out with some Mike Jones. No. Yeah, no, man. Celibacy's not my bag, man. But more power to you. More power to you, brother. Coach, do you date non-Christian women? No. Coach, any way to progressively overload on Spanish squats, but with assistance bands? I don't. You guys keep asking me about Spanish squats, and I don't know what they are. I feel like this is a trolling thing. Why can't you do barbell squats? Why do you have to squat Spanish people? In 2005, that was my stuff to see for baggy clothes and all. Oh, okay. I'm not like a super rap fan. I occasionally listen to a little rap, but it's normally not my preferred genre types. I listen to pretty diverse stuff, to be fair. Right? Spanish squats is a troll code word. What? I don't even know what it means. Okay. No, it's apparently a real thing. I just Googled. Everyone's going to be like, what was that sound in the background? I believe, if I'm going to take a guess what that sound is, let me see if my finely trained ears can identify that sound. That sounds to me like a 351 Cleveland with a pair of hollies sitting on top on the tunnel ramp. Damn, I'm good. All right. No, Spanish squats are apparently a real thing. I don't really get it. If we reverse fans intentionally, yeah, it's apparently a thing. Hey JPEG, that's a really weird question. So he asked me, is a specific ethnicity of girls pretty? I mean, you're talking about a group of people that is over 4 billion people. I mean, there's going to be objectively extremely beautiful and really ugly women in this group just due to the sheer size of it. You know, I mean, you're talking about billions of people. I mean, it's literally the biggest demographic of people on the earth. You literally named the largest demographic on earth. You might as well just ask women in general at that point. I mean, this is over 50% of the world's population is in this category. Oh, Acres Home. Yeah, Acres Home isn't really a safe. Do glute kickbacks actually do anything? Probably not really. I don't sit around and worry about any of the last two guys are just too damn small. I mean, that's not even options. I don't want to be that small, dude. I don't even think I could be that small. I would have to stop lifting weights completely for the latter two. The only way I could possibly get down to athlete exercise is to cut all lifting but barbell curls. I could just do curls, nothing but curls, stop lifting, and starve myself for a year. Is the only way I could get to that physique. I would have to stop lifting weights completely for everything but my biceps for at least a year. I mean, I would literally have to stop lifting. I couldn't do any back work. I wouldn't be able to do any leg work. So I could probably just run, do cardio, and do biceps. Is literally the only way I could have his physique and be that small. I would literally have to stop lifting weights. And I'm not exaggerating. Right. Yeah, Acres Home is where he first arrived and saved money a few years. He was able to go to Pearland. Yeah, Pearland's a lot nicer. Those aren't even comparable, really. I don't think we can't even really compare Acres Home to Pearland. This is not just a tier apart. I remember an athlete actually had to fake a 315 bench yet. You're a boopy. What's a boopy? So do I have to Urban Dictionary this? Frank Zane was like 185 in contest time while shredded. Frank Zane was 185 in contest condition, actually, up to 190. Boopy Urban Dictionary. An endearing term for an attractive girlfriend or female lover. What? Buki was fun, silly guy. That's not what Urban Dictionary said. Why would Urban Dictionary lie to me? I read he was 160 now. Did anyone know why kids nowadays keep repeating 6, 7? No. You're the first person I've heard ever say that. No, I have no idea. Yeah. So Buki is a fun, silly guy. I'm ridiculous. I'm redunculous. I'm thinking about cutting to 165 for health reasons. I mean, I suppose you could. Right. I mean, you could if you really wanted. I might wind this stream down in a minute. This is a little slow. Not much happening. I'll do another one later today. But I got to get some other projects done. I want to get some breakfast going. It's about time to eat. I don't know why I can't live stream on Facebook, though. I guess I've done too many live streams. It wants me to chill. It wants me to chill, guys. I'll give you guys a Mount Bicephalus before we go. Oh, Mount Bicephalus. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just wait a few hours. No, yeah, the afternoon ones are a lot more lively, guys, but I'm going to wind this down. Love you guys, and we're out.